Hi guys, this is Cindy with Pups and Crochet. Told you I was doing some taping today, so I don't know how many I'll get done, but I want to get them finished so I can get caught up with everybody else. Okay, please remember, check the community tab. I keep adding stuff on there for different channels and things like that. Also, thank you for all our new members, our new family members, and welcome. And I hope you stay with us and you like our channel. Robert is sleeping. Yes, he's sleeping for work, so it's just me today. But he has something he wants to show you tomorrow, so I have to save that for tomorrow. So, anyway. I hope everybody is getting their gifts, and I hope that you like them. And congratulations to all our winners. And don't worry, Pod 28 will find a nice home. It will. I just didn't want to draw anymore because I'm like, okay, that's twice. Nobody wants to answer. So, okay, it's back. It's gone. And then everybody that joined Shark Week, the 4 judges picked got something a little extra. And then everybody that did something got a prize. So everybody got a prize because they could not commit to just one. They each liked something different, but it was fun. And I hope you guys enjoy your surprise. Okay, and let's see. Oh, my news that I told you I was going to tell you on the next video. We went to the office yesterday and was talking with them. And I asked her, okay, is your cat problem better? And she's like, oh, yeah. She goes, those guys are excellent. They adopted out so many. And then the ones they brought back are fixed, so they won't multiply. And she goes, and they're great. And we were talking and said that I still have just the 2, Petrie and Shadow, that stay with us. And I put a little thing in my community tab, or I did a short. Sorry, it was a short of Petrie TV. My neighbor got rid of her cat because the baby Rottweiler is now big and keeps trying to chase the cat, and the cat's scratching up all her furniture trying to get away from the dog. So they found a nice home for her with just a cat house with no dogs. And so she brought me over that little TV and asked me if I'd like it for them to sleep in. And I didn't know if they'd like it or not, so I sat it up there. And yeah, Petrie loves it. And he gets so mad when Shadow gets in there before him. So mad. And she blocks the doorway so he can't get in with her. And anyway, so they said that was fine, that I can feed them too. Just don't leave the food out so all the rest of them don't come back, because they're pretty much scattered or adopted. I know Fluffy is over with a deaf couple. He's been staying by their house. I see him. And then they brought Littlefoot. It was either Littlefoot or Sarah. I can't tell which one it was. They brought him over here, and they were skin and bones. And I flipped her back up. Yes, I did. Because you know why? I can't see them go hungry. Why? So I make them chicken nuggets, and they get cat treats. Well, now that they are okay for me to feed these 2, I can give them regular cat food. Just not leave the plates. They had their own little trays for the cat. I can't leave the trays out so they don't all keep coming back, and the skunk, and the raccoons, and the possum. Yeah, that's about it so far, I think. Beside the slugs. And they are so gross. And I did do a short on those. So for our new family members, if you have not watched any of my slug videos, I do one a year to show you how much bigger these things are getting. They are huge. I'm like, oh, Kevin Bacon, it's tremor slugs, right? Yeah. I mean, they're really cool looking because they're like leopard pattern, but they're getting so big. And then the big ones, when they mated, in that video they were mating, and then when they calve them, they just they crawl along on that slime and slide, and as they're doing it, the little ones are just popping out. I'm like, and then I take the broom and I sweep them off the porch. I'm like, get off here. And I try not to put the salt down because I don't want to burn them and hurt them. I just don't want them up here. They can stay down there. I don't want them up on my upper porch. because they bother me. They're slimy, and if you don't watch and you slap on one, you go phew, you go sliding, because they are very, very slimy. And then if you try to sweep them away, they suction cup. I don't know how they do it, but they suction cup to the bottom, so I have to really push them. And then I look over the edge, and then they get up and they just go away. So they tuck and roll. Okay, so my day number 17 of the 100 Days of Halloween. And I'm catching up slowly. Okay, you know what that is? That is a blood drop. Yes, it is a blood drop. And it was from this movie called Blood Drive. This is a really cool show. It was a series, and it was really good. And I liked it a lot. Okay, and it's got this one real pretty girl who's always got a lollipop, and she teams up with this really cute guy, and they're trying to win the competition. And it's a race car. They have to race to get from point to point to point to point to the finish line. And they win either their freedom or they win food for life or something. I forgot what it was now. I think it was both, maybe. Both. But they were considered free. And nobody could touch them, nobody could hurt them, because it was like, it's like after the world is ended and it's all just the leftover, you know, like some are criminals, some are good, some are starving, some are just like, what the heck is going on? But it's a good movie. And so I'm watching it, and the car stops. And it was the girl's car, and he jumped in with her. So he's driving her car, and he's like, what the heck's wrong with your car? And she's like, it's empty. And he's like, great, now what are we going to do? There's no gas stations around here. Who could pay for gas anyway, even if they had it? She goes, don't worry, my car doesn't run on gas. So this guy, she told him to lay down in the seat. He lays down. So she's bent over her car, and she's looking, and these two, like weird, really weird guys, they stop, and they're just like, what's going on, what's going on? And she goes, oh, there's something wrong under here. And they look, and she goes, push. She pushes them in, and the car eats them. Yes, it's got teeth, and it ate them. That's their gas. It runs on blood. So it eats everything, and then fills the tank up. Then they go traveling on. So, if you have not watched it, and you want to see something that's kind of cool, you might like that one. And the main guy that does all the hosting, he's really weird. Really weird. I'm just like, what the heck is that? But it is a good movie. It's not like Christine that ran you over and stuff. This one eats you. You have to open the hood, and then it eats you through the motor. So it's a man-eating car, but it doesn't discriminate. It will eat women too, because she put in a couple bimbos in there too. Yep. And all you hear is and then you see the miniskirt go out of the car. And yes, I do think they're funny. I do. Because they're crazy. Crazy. Okay, so that is my news. I hope you are enjoying these videos. I hope you are enjoying my squares. And then when I get them all done for the 100 squares and I put them together, I will show you what my blanket looks like. Cool. And I don't know if everybody's doing squares. They're all like doing their own kind of thing. And, you know, but it's fun. It's to celebrate Neva's Podiversary. That is in October. So we are doing the 100-day countdown to her Podiversary. So that is what we're doing. And everybody's doing something different, and there's a lot of us together. And it's a lot of fun. Okay, so I'm going to let you go on that one. I will be back with my next video. Hugs and puppy kisses, prayers if you need them, and please remember, adopt, don't shop. Okay? Bye, guys.